Time with Herman and Sharron.
I love you. Thank you for coming back to us. We appreciate that.
Yes.
We're right here in our backyard, and I have one of the most amazing ladies.
Quite a story she has to tell.
Yeah, I have to tell you how this transpired. Normally, now I'm just letting you in on a little information because I get a lot of books, hundreds of books, from publishers. Doesn't make me any better than anybody else. They just know that we're on the air, and when you've been on the air almost 40 years, they kind of know. They kind of know you're here.
Yeah.
And so I get a lot of books, and usually if I have books that are self-published, I scan them real quick and kind of lay them aside. Well, this one is self-published. I have to tell you, I read it and I put it aside. There it is on the screen. And make sure you write that website down. And she even says Barnes & Noble, you can get the book also. So it's just another avenue that you can find. But anyway, I'm just telling you the truth here. This is transparency, okay? So I laid it aside. It had to be the Holy Spirit. I had it near me, and of course I have all kinds of stuff all over my desk and everything. I'm a perfectionist, but you wouldn't know it in my office. Okay, I got stuff every place. and so one day I sat down and I picked it up again, like this, and I started reading. And trust me, I read so much I didn't need something else to read, so I started reading it, and I'm going. It was like a whole different thing hit me, and I'm going. I said, I got to have this lady on. I got to have this lady on. And so she said, well, she said,
thought we'd forgotten about it.
Yeah. So she said, well, you know, that's Tim Emmert's mother-in-law. And I said, all the better. And so, and then of course he had written in here, and I go, well, I've got to have, this is absolutely amazing. So we made arrangements. Tim Emmert, her son-in-law, sitting right there.
We go way back.
We've known Tim. How many
High
years?
school.
How many?
I was probably 16, a little older than Colleen.
Yeah.
We all went to church together, Trinity Baptist.
Yes.
Our families were friends.
Yes.
Steve remembers you. I just talked to our son
Oh my
Steve
gosh,
last
yes.
night, and he remembered you.
And I've cut all your hair,
Yes.
including Steve
He is the.
and Justin's.
Yeah, that's right.
He is the best stylist. Mainly women, right? I mean, because he's.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what category he's in. It would be Hollywood, California style. This guy would fit in perfect. You're in Atlanta, right?
Atlanta and Indiana.
Which
He's got two.
they're doing more filming out of Atlanta
Yep,
than
they are. More
than
movies
LA.
are made in Atlanta than LA.
Yeah, and so anyway, he is the top of the top. Okay,
So this is his mother-in-law here, Katharina.
and I got this. I love this lady. She's 92 years young, and the book is absolutely amazing. When you get your copy, you will say, okay. In the first place, you'll probably chastise me and say, why did you put it aside the first time? Okay, but anyway, the entire story is that I picked it up again and I go, you know, and it wasn't because somebody called me. It was like I just had a chance to read it again, and I'm going, oh my goodness, I got to have this lady. But what an honor to have you.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Now, let's start with the country that you were called to was?
Liberia, West Africa.
West Africa. And I'll just start out by, there's kind of a phrase in the book too.
Yeah.
Why did you pick that country to go to?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but when my husband was in college, we went to a nice little church with a wonderful pastor, and he had us out to his home after church and Sunday evenings, and we had two little boys with us.
Yeah.
And he had a missionary there one time, and so that kind of interested us. We were open-minded about doing God's will. And we started the process of inquiring and
Inquiring.
with the mission board.
Okay, all right.
It happened to be the
Yeah.
Sudan
Yeah.
Interior Mission.
The Sudan.
Sudan Interior Mission.
Okay.
SIM.
Okay. And continue.
It's
So this pastor, did he plant the seed?
he did. Wonderful person.
Now, how old were you at that time?
In my 30s.
Okay. With children?
Yeah.
She
with
had
two little boys.
two boys. She had Craig
2
and Jim.
4.
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
And we're talking to going that far away from home.
I know. We were.
You know what? When she goes, I know. You know, like I'm thinking the same thing you are. Why would I do that? But isn't it amazing when God calls you? You know, that's what I've told her. I said it just still amazes me when God puts His hand on, especially a missionary, because I feel about like that size. All the things that we've done. When I have a missionary, I feel about that small, because it's just a commitment beyond my understanding.
But you're talking about a couple, though, that both of you had to decide to do this at that time.
Yeah.
So how did that work?
It worked, the two of us. And
Tell the story this morning about what you told me about once you got the calling and then you went over. Talk about how you had to learn to love.
Listen to your son-in-law.
Oh, yes.
It was an amazing story.
You
I
know-
never heard this story in
Yeah.
40 plus years.
Oh, wonderful.
When you leave one culture that we enjoy here in the United States and you go to a foreign country, it's not automatic that you fit in, that you love. And you think that a missionary would automatically love the country and people, but it was such a radical change that if God had not called me and my husband, I would have packed my bags and come back home on the next plane.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've got to tell the story about you getting there, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's in May of 1956. Tom, her husband, and 2 boys, Craig and Jim, and they waved goodbye. They were from Pennsylvania, right? And family and friends, bye-bye, bye-bye. They're going to Liberia. Are you serious? and somebody drove you to New York, and they boarded an African Glade from the Farrell Lines. It was a World War II ship converted to a supposedly cruise ship. So
How was that to travel in there?
Get this, Sharon. Her room was a 7x10, so they had
Oh,
her and her
my
husband and 2
2
boys.
weeks.
What did you say?
2 weeks.
2 weeks to get there.
And as soon as we sailed out to sea, we hit a terrible storm.
Yeah, you left Portland, Maine,
Yeah.
right? And you stopped over there. And what's funny was they stopped over, and they are so church oriented. They said, well, you have a few hours, we're going to be here. So where do they go? They go to church. I mean, it's
All right,
just
so a bad storm hit the ship?
a hurricane.
A hurricane.
Are you serious?
She said,
was
in her book, she says, plates were crashing all over the place.
Wow.
No air conditioning.
Oh, my word.
The portholes were closed, and it was not nice.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah. Sickness, a lot of
and the
people.
little boy-
A lot of people sick.
Yeah, but our 2-year-old came down with 105 fever.
Yeah.
There was no doctor on board.
But tell them what the Lord did for you on that ship.
Yeah. We thought we were going to bury this child at sea, and God was not caught short. There was a Afro-American nurse on board that had a lot of medicine, but it was down in the hold of the ship.
In her luggage.
Way down in crates. And she called for the sailors to bring it up, and she prepared acromycin and gave it to little 2-year-old. And he started the next morning the fever to come down.
Something.
Wow.
It was a miracle.
God put her on that ship.
Yeah.
Or it would have died.
God is never
He's
caught
never
short.
late, is he?
He's
He's
not
always on time.
on time.
Yes.
Now, did you have to learn another language at that point in time? Or?
Yes, but we spoke pidgin English.
Yeah, the
Pidgin
dominant
English.
language is English. So,
So what is Pidgin English?
do you
Kinda
crow?
caught me. It's a different English. It turns words backward and.
Oh, I do that now.
It's a trade language.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liberia has 20 tribes, and every tribe has its own language.
Wow.
And it's impossible to learn all those. But the tribe that was nearest to us, I did take a few lessons, and some of the native people thought that I knew their language.
You're very smart, though. You are very smart.
So
I
when
read about you.
When you got off the ship, the four
Yeah.
of you, how were you accepted? How were you welcomed?
Well, the berths were filled, and the ship had to drop anchor in the breakwater. And a little tug came out way out there in this deep water, bobbing around, waiting for us to come down a kind of a gangplank
Gangplank.
to go to shore.
And what happened to you, though, coming down that gangplank?
Oh, it was made of rope
Yeah.
that
Oh,
just
dear.
gave every time.
Did you lose your shoe?
I gave my shoes away, and I was going down barefoot. They were all down in the tug waiting for me, and I was frightened.
I sure.
I said, I can't do it. And I think God sent an angel to help me down.
I know he did.
And there were people from the radio station there to meet us, took us out to our house that we were going to stay in. And it was full of, right on the Atlantic Ocean, you get mold and
Sure.
mildew and dampness,
Yeah.
And so we soon prepared for bed. And the next morning, a native lady was looking at us in the window, and she had a big long knife on her head, and we thought, oh, what is this? Is somebody coming to hurt us,
Yeah.
Welcome wagon.
Yeah,
But,
welcome
it
wagon.
was called cutlass, and they used it for many things over there.
So just grab it from their sheath.
And we found out that she was harmless later.
Yeah.
So okay, what did your two boys, what are they thinking about all of this?
I really don't know.
They were so young.
Well, they're
two
having
and
fun.
four.
They had
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like an adventure to them.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they made friends with missionary children and with Liberian children.
Yeah.
And there was a lagoon that flowed out into the Atlantic Ocean, and they played there and in little canoes and things, and they had a good time.
Were you ever afraid that your boys would get hurt?
We were pretty naive when we first went, and on that ship we were very naive.
Yeah.
We thought, mustn't complain. We don't say anything negative.
Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't complain and say this I thought this was a luxury ship.
It was far from
Yeah, yeah.
luxury.
Yeah.
Now, in your stay, Liberia,
Yeah.
you got pregnant.
Yeah. And I lost one baby
Yeah.
there.
And then
I-
you got pregnant again.
Yeah. And that daughter is here today.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
So
And-
how did
What's her name? Her first name?
Gwen.
Gwendolyn.
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 And she was loved by everybody there.
She had the blonde ringlets.
And
Blonde
they
ringlets.
called her Saturday Ma because she was a girl born on Saturday.
Saturday mom?
Saturday Ma.
Ma. Okay.
Sandy Ma.
How's Missy? How's Sandy, Ma? I said, oh, she's fine.
Okay. Now, I'm always curious about. You're there now. You've
Yeah.
got your place. You're going to live. Okay. All right. How do you set up a schedule, as in other words, performing the purpose of being there, serving the Lord, right?
Yes.
And now you got to start your day. How did that begin?
How do you start each day?
We had over there we call them house boys. Now that nothing to put down on another
Oh yeah.
country.
Yeah. That's in foreign countries. That's just custom.
And they had to boil water and filter it for us to even wash our toothbrush. A lot of disease. And I even forget what we had for breakfast. But soon Tom would be going off to the carpenter shop to look after his men and build buildings. And
So he already had a crew?
Yeah,
Okay. And what was he doing with them? Building what?
houses.
Okay.
And he did build a transmitter generator building.
Yeah. Your husband
big
and
one.
you had a blessing of quite a tremendous mind. You guys had. You were smart. He was smart.
Weren't
I
you
wouldn't
nursing?
say-
Were you a nurse too?
I was nursing at a clinic.
Yes.
No, we don't consider ourselves smart.
Well, you know, do you know what? I meet a lot of very smart people. Not a one of them ever thought they were smart. So you're in good company.
In good company,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. I think if somebody says, yes, I am smart, you know what it's going to tell me? You must be dumb. Because
Or
smart people
conceited.
don't realize
Or
it. Yeah.
conceited.
Looking back, are you glad you made that decision to go?
Yes. In the last part of my book, I said, I am thankful that we could spend 6 years of our lives in Liberia serving the Lord.
What did you see as a result of you being there? In other words, when you came and when you left, what was the difference?
I loved the people, and I was not well. I really was not in 100% health the whole time we were there.
In fact, your book says they discovered there's something about the living plants and everything that you were allergic.
4+ allergic to everything.
Yeah. She was actually allergic to that area.
And you know, if we had a pair of leather shoes in the closet for 1 week and didn't wear them, they would turn green with mold.
Oh my goodness. No wonder.
Finally, we had a dehumidifier for one closet,
That was luxurious.
and I kept the most important things, some medicine,
Yeah.
you know, for people that came to my door, and any valuables that we had in that closet.
Now, what are these we have in front of us? here? What
Okay.
is this looks.
This is
I mean, this
ebony.
looks very valuable. What is this made out of?
Ebony.
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 Oh my goodness.
That's beautiful.
And
I don't know if you can see that, Dave.
we
Yeah, there-
brought a lot
look-
of
look at-
things home,
Look at that.
You brought a lot of things home?
but
lot.
we had very few. We've farmed them out, you know, to
Yes.
Different children
Now,
have it.
did they actually carve this? So they have that kind of talent.
Yes, some did. And this is made part ebony and part camwood.
Oh my goodness.
Camwood is very valuable wood from the center of the palm tree.
Oh.
Goodness gracious.
She had a lot more, but over the years, different children have taken things and-
In the first part of this book, it tells about the slave trade
Yes.
that happened right close to our mission
Yes.
station.
Really?
And there was a tall tree there, and the slave traders in the ships would see that tree and drop anchor and send a boat in to collect the slaves.
Oh, how sad.
And
But what year
They
was
would-
it? What year was this?
I'm sorry,
What year was this?
We went in the 50s, mid
It was in the
50s.
50s. This was
Yeah,
going on.
May 5th, May.
But this was before we had
Yeah.
gotten there.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was history,
Oh,
you
this is
know.
history, okay.
And they would give a copper kettle, so big, for each slave. And a chief, you know, in these tribes, would get one and melt it down and make it into a big, heavy ankle bracelet and put it on his favorite wife so she couldn't run away.
My goodness.
Wow.
Oprah did a story on that particular bracelet.
Yeah.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
And it was interesting that it was right near our mission station. It was a radio station.
Wow.
And,
Hey, Dave, can we show the picture of the family when they first left? I think we got a picture someplace. I neglected
Is
to
this
ask
your
for it.
backyard, this picture? Is that
On
in front
the
of the...
screen? Do we have that? There it is, right there. Look at that. Look at that, Tim.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Now that's you and your boys and your husband.
And Tom, her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we even have a picture of the ship that you left on in 1956. There it is.
Yeah.
That was a World War II ship.
Is that you and one of the boys in
yes,
front of it?
And-
we were walking back from church and going on board again in Portland, Maine.
Wow. And it was right after that, the hurricane. You hit a
Yeah,
hurricane.
we went that evening. We set sail out
Yeah.
into the deep ocean, and the next morning, the hurricane was there.
Now, you had a baby there. Were you ever fearful? I mean, you lost one, miscarriage,
Yeah.
and then you delivered another one.
Yes.
Was their facilities clean? How was that?
Fortunately, they have mostly midwives that deliver, and they do the best they can with the training they've had.
Sure.
It's not quite like here in the States. Our midwives are well trained. We have doctors to deliver the babies here mostly. And so there was a Nigerian doctor, a black man. He was trained in London, England.
Wow, smart. Yeah.
And he said, I will be there to deliver your baby.
How nice.
I said, oh,
The Lord taking care of you again.
yes.
Yeah.
But the midwives wouldn't call him
Oh,
till the last minute.
What, they didn't like him?
They wanted the
They
glory.
wanted to have the credit for
They
it. I
wanted
guess.
the
They
Yeah.
wanted to deliver the baby.
That's interesting.
then after she was born, they would fight over holding her, right?
Yeah.
They all wanted to hold her
Yeah.
and breastfeed her.
Wow.
My
And
goodness.
Yeah,
Seriously?
The wet nurses one, and she's like, no,
And,
no, you don't do that.
what was I saying?
Yeah, the doctor.
Yeah. So he got there just in time, and I was using a trilene mask for the pain,
Yeah.
and he said, he listened to the fetal heart, and he said, take that away, because he gave the baby a heart stimulant,
Oh, yeah.
and the midwives probably would not have known
Sure.
to do that.
Sure.
Wow.
And so
You had angels all around you.
I really did.
You did.
I did. And you know, one time, well, we were there 4 years, and we came home for a year. And when we came back on this luxurious Pan Am plane, the
Yes.
first transatlantic jet,
Yeah. It's 21 hours to get to
And-
where you were
and
by flight.
we just dismantled there in the dark. The sun goes down at 6 p.m. and it's dark. And we were escorted out to our house, and we were trying to unpack, and there were evil spirits in our house. Wow. That is no lie. I knew they were there. I felt them, but I could not see them. Wow. And I prayed,
How did you pray?
help us.
This is a true prayer warrior, by the way.
And these evil spirits didn't want us back there again.
I believe that. Now you've got you make things now.
We only
right?
have about a couple of minutes left.
Oh,
Tell
I
us
see.
about what you're making.
But she's still, look at how she's sewing. Look
the
at,
other way around.
Her work
Turn
still
it around.
continues for Africa.
look at that.
I heard about making dresses for little girls in Africa. And so I decided to do that. And then I became ill and I packed them away. And then I got it out and started
All
making.
but Africa.
Look at that one. Look at that.
And there's
They are the cutest thing.
Beautiful.
Little African girls.
Yeah,
you
they're
are-
perfect
just little
for
simple
little girls.
dresses, you know.
Do you know how good you are? How good a seamstress you are?
She's
I'm
phenomenal.
No,
not,
she
ver-
said
I'm
no.
not perfect.
But you know what?
Wow.
That you're using your time to still to help people. That's what's so wonderful.
And the fact that I can sew,
Exactly.
that
The
I have
Lord's been
enough
good.
enough
Yeah.
wit, I thank God.
Herman, you'll like her other little tools she brought back. That's up
Oh,
your
yeah.
alley.
This is
That's
the
up
one
your
Tim
alley.
likes.
This is one Tim likes
This is
because of
for
hair.
Jim.
But-
Yes.
Wow, look at
So,
that.
so
From
this
the
is
50s,
this is what they used to
comb their hair.
comb their hair with.
Yeah.
See, I don't have enough hair even to put it up there, but yeah, that
Did
is,
she give that to you?
That's-
Okay,
I'm
she gave
taking
that
it
to
back.
Tim.
Yeah.
That's so
it's
sweet.
Tim's.
Because
Wow.
Tim's a hairdresser. I know
Yeah,
we said that.
yeah,
Yeah,
he is
You need to show to her. You need to show it to Herman.
he is the best of the best.
Now look at this. She made this for me for a
Yeah,
gift
look at it.
day.
Look at this. I mean,
And those are all, she's patched those pieces
They're
together.
scraps that
They're
I
scrap pieces.
that I cut
this is precious.
and
Yeah.
wove. You can unzip it and see
Unzip
the lining.
But real quick, tell them
Oh, look
when
at
Tom decides you want to come back. What
Yeah.
did you say when you were
Oh,
definitely
yes.
sick?
Hurry up, we
She's
got 1
I was
definitely
minute left.
very sick in my bedroom, lying on my bed. And Tom and the doctor, we had a doctor then, came in, and my husband wanted to take me home. And I said, no, just bury me here.
Library.
God had put the love in my heart
my
He sure
goodness.
for
did.
those people in
I
that
want to come
country.
home as sick as she was.
And they thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
And I said, no. I
You-
repeated
You
it.
told him you had your right mind. Yeah. You know, I
This has been so great, Kathleen. Yeah,
get
really.
your you will have the whole story.
Yeah.
It'll be your collectible. Trust me. I mean, the calling of God on the lives of people and missionaries still blows me away.
I know. It's
Jesus Christ is the answer to every need you may have. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.